For decades, people were told one simple promise. Get a good job, stay loyal, and you'll be secure. But in 2026, that promise is officially dead. Not because people are lazy. Not because they don't work hard. But because the system itself has changed. Today, you can have a degree, work 40 to 60 hours a week, be loyal for years, and still lose everything with one email. This video isn't meant to scare you. It's meant to wake you up. Because job security, as most people understand it, is one of the biggest lies of modern life. And the sooner you understand why, the safer you'll actually be. Where the idea of job security came from. Job security didn't come from reality. It came from history. After World War II, economies were rebuilding. Companies needed workers. Governments needed stability. So a deal was created. You give your time, your loyalty, your best years, and in return, the system gives you a stable paycheck, promotions over time, retirement benefits. For decades, this worked. People stayed in one company for 20 to 30 years. Pensions existed. Housing was affordable. One income could support a family. But here's what most people miss. That world no longer exists. Yet we are still being trained for it. Why job security is dead in 2026. 1. Companies no longer value loyalty. In 2026, companies don't reward loyalty. They reward cost efficiency. If replacing you is cheaper than keeping you, you're gone. No emotions. No second chances. Just numbers. 2. AI and automation changed everything. Jobs are no longer protected by effort. They're protected by difficulty to replace. AI doesn't get tired. AI doesn't ask for raises. AI doesn't need vacations. Roles disappearing fast. Data entry, customer support, basic design, junior coding, administrative work. And this isn't the future. This is already happening. 3. Layoffs are now normal. Layoffs used to be a sign of failure. In 2026, they're a business strategy. Companies lay off to please investors, to boost stock prices, to restructure. Even profitable companies fire people. Your performance doesn't protect you. Your dedication doesn't protect you. Warning: the silent risks no one talks about. Risk number 1. Single income dependency. If your job is your only income, you're not secure. You're exposed. One decision you didn't make can destroy years of effort. Risk number 2. Skills that don't transfer. Many people are experienced, but not valuable outside their company. They know internal systems, internal tools, internal processes, but not marketable skills. The moment they're fired, their value drops. Risk number 3. Lifestyle traps. The more secure a job feels, the more dangerous the lifestyle becomes. Car payments, big rent, subscriptions, debt. So when income stops, panic begins. WHO actually has security in 2026. Here's the truth most people avoid. Security doesn't come from jobs. It comes from control. People with real security have at least one of these. 1. Multiple income streams. Not 10. Even 2 is enough. 2. High-value skills. Skills that solve expensive problems, can't be easily automated, transfer across industries. 3. Ownership. They own businesses, assets, content, systems. Owners don't fear layoffs. They design income. The new definition of security. In 2026, security means you can lose your job and survive. Your income isn't tied to one boss. Your skills are valuable globally. You control how money comes in. Security is no longer stability. It's adaptability. The most dangerous person today isn't the unemployed one. It's the person who believes this job will always be here. Compass what you should do instead. You don't need to quit your job tomorrow. But you do need to stop trusting it blindly. Most people wake up every morning believing one thing. As long as I have a job, I'm safe. But in 2026, that belief is costing people their future. You can be skilled. You can be loyal. You can do everything right. And still be replaced without warning. Not because you failed, But because job security was never real to begin with. It was a story. A comforting story. One that worked in the past. But today, believing it is more dangerous than being unemployed. Mantelpiece clock: how job security was sold to US. The idea of job security didn't come from logic. It came from a very specific moment in history. Decades ago, companies needed people more than people needed companies. Factories were expanding. Governments wanted stability. Careers were predictable. So society created a deal. Work hard. Stay loyal. Don't ask too many questions. In return, you'd get a steady income, promotions with time, a safe retirement. Back then, this made sense. But the world changed. Technology advanced. Global competition exploded. And yet, the advice stayed the same. We're still being prepared for a world that no longer exists. Why job security collapsed. 1. Loyalty lost its value. In 2026, loyalty isn't an asset. It's an expense. Companies don't ask, "How long have you been here?" They ask, "How much do you cost?" The moment your role becomes replaceable, you become optional. 2. AI changed the rules. Effort no longer guarantees survival. AI doesn't care how passionate you are. It doesn't get sick. It doesn't complain. Jobs disappearing quietly. Repetitive office roles. Entry-level tech jobs. Basic creative work. Support roles. This isn't mass panic. It's silent replacement. 3. Layoffs are now routine. Being fired used to be rare. Now it's strategic. Companies lay people off to increase profit margins, impress shareholders, restructure teams. Even when business is booming, your hard work doesn't protect you. Your dedication doesn't save you. The hidden dangers of stable jobs. Danger number 1. Depending on one paycheck. If one income pays all your bills, you don't have security. You have exposure. One decision made by someone else controls your entire life. Danger number 2. Comfort kills growth. Many jobs feel safe, but slowly make you irrelevant. You stop learning. You stop adapting. You get comfortable. Then one day, the job disappears. And your skills disappear with it. Danger number 3. Lifestyle chains. The longer a job feels stable, the heavier your lifestyle becomes. Loans, subscriptions, monthly obligations. So when income stops, freedom stops with it. WHO is actually safe in 2026. Here's the truth. Security doesn't belong to employees or employers. It belongs to people who can adapt. People who are safe today usually have multiple ways to earn. Not complicated, just diversified. Transferable skills. Skills that work across companies, countries, industries. Ownership. They own something. A business. A brand. Content. Systems. Owners don't wait for permission. They create leverage. Anti-clockwise arrows: the new definition of security. In 2026, security means you can lose a job without losing control. You don't rely on one company. Your skills are useful anywhere. You can pivot when the world changes. Security isn't stability anymore. It's flexibility. The most dangerous place today is comfort without options. Hammer and wrench: what to do instead. You don't need to quit your job. But you must stop depending on it emotionally. 1. Build skills that pay independently. Skills that earn without permission. The truth no one likes. Comfort feels good. It feels safe. It feels earned. And that's exactly why it's dangerous. Most people don't fail financially because they're lazy. They fail because they choose comfort over growth. A stable job. A predictable routine. A familiar lifestyle. It all feels harmless. But comfort doesn't build wealth. Comfort protects the present, while silently stealing the future. Why comfort feels so safe. The human brain loves certainty. Comfort means knowing what tomorrow looks like. Avoiding risk. Avoiding embarrassment. Avoiding failure. Society rewards comfort. Parents encourage it. Schools train for it. Jobs depend on it. Play it safe. Don't take risks. Be realistic. But here's the problem. Everything that creates wealth lives outside comfort. How comfort quietly destroys wealth. 1. Comfort stops learning. When life feels comfortable, growth slows down. You stop upgrading skills. You stop exploring new income. You stop challenging yourself. Then the world changes, and you're left behind. 2. Comfort creates dependency. A comfortable salary becomes your identity. Your lifestyle grows around it. Your expenses depend on it. So when opportunity appears, you don't take it. Why? Because comfort feels safer than change. 3. Comfort hides risk. Comfort feels stable, but it's often fragile. One layoff, one health issue, one economic shift, and the safe life collapses instantly.